In the high-stakes world of Formula One, where every decision and every race is a battle for supremacy, there's a quiet storm brewing within McLaren. This season has showcased an intense, budding rivalry between Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, one that's set to shape McLaren's trajectory for years to come. But with team orders tipping the balance in Norris's favor, will Piastri seize the moment to redefine his standing in the team? Former Formula One strategist Bernie Collins has shared her take on this delicate situation at McLaren. Collins, who's spent years fine-tuning race strategies, knows just how critical it is to balance driver relationships, and she believes Piastri has a unique opportunity in the last few rounds of this season to make his mark and set a precedent for next year. Collins's insights have been ringing in the ears of fans and analysts alike. With McLaren prioritizing Lando Norris in key race decisions, Piastri's had to play the supportive teammate role so far. But as the season wraps up and Verstappen's title lead becomes insurmountable, a new window may be opening for Piastri to prove he's more than just the second seat at McLaren. The story really took off at Monza. It was the Italian Grand Prix, and McLaren had their sights set on a potential 1-2 finish, an incredible feat that would have reaffirmed their resurgence this season. But on the opening lap, Oscar Piastri made a bold move, challenging Lando Norris in a way that left fans on the edge of their seats. That aggressive approach on the inside line caught Norris off guard, leading to contact that ultimately compromised their race positions. McLaren's leadership saw this as a breaking point, opting to solidify Norris's position as the lead driver, at least temporarily. But here's the twist. Piastri's move was a statement. It sent a clear message that he isn't just here to support Norris, he's here to win, and he's prepared to fight for it, even if it means clashing with his teammate. In response to the Monza incident, McLaren implemented team orders that favored Norris. Piastri was instructed to yield positions, even as he fought for podiums and victories. And for any driver, especially a young talent like Piastri, that's a tough pill to swallow. At the Brazilian Grand Prix, we saw this play out firsthand. Piastri had qualified in pole position for the sprint race, a stunning achievement for the rookie. But McLaren called on him to relinquish his lead, ensuring Norris stayed ahead in the battle. The stakes were high, and Piastri complied without complaint. But was he truly content with the call? Or was he biding his time, waiting for the right moment to assert himself? Bernie Collins weighed in on this power play within McLaren, explaining why the next few races could be game-changing for Piastri. As Verstappen's dominance has effectively ended the championship fight, Collins believes Piastri has an opportunity to take charge, setting a precedent that he's not willing to play second fiddle indefinitely. Collins said it best: "If we're saying the driver's championship is done, Piastri now has a chance to say, 'I don't want to be number 2 driver at race 1 next year.'" Her words resonated, underscoring the fact that Piastri's approach to these final races could redefine his position in McLaren and beyond. Verstappen's nearly unbreakable lead in the championship has shifted the focus for teams like McLaren. Now, it's about securing points, maximizing performance, and building momentum for next season. Piastri's actions over the next few races might be the key to securing more freedom within the team in 2025, where he can truly go toe-to-toe with Norris on equal footing. So, what does Piastri need to do to make this happen? How does he leverage his remaining races to break free from the shadow of team orders? Piastri's journey with McLaren has been impressive. His race engineer, Tom Stallard, has openly praised his adaptability and dedication to the team's goals. Stallard noted how receptive Piastri has been to the often tough reality of team orders, and his willingness to play the long game for McLaren's success. According to Stallard, Piastri understands that in Formula One, team loyalty isn't just a one-way street. If he's supportive now, the team might reciprocate when he's in a position to fight for a championship himself. But does playing the team game too much risk his personal ambitions? Can he maintain this careful balance between supporting McLaren's goals and staking his own claim as a future champion? For Piastri, the next steps are clear, but far from easy. Norris is a proven talent who's become a fan favorite, and his results speak for themselves. McLaren has seen Norris grow within the team, and his presence is undeniably strong. For Piastri to break free from Norris's shadow, he'll need to outperform his teammate in the remaining races, executing clean, consistent, and bold performances. These races are more than just opportunities to score points. They're a chance for Piastri to signal to McLaren that he's a long-term investment worth betting on. If he can continue to show resilience, patience, and competitiveness, he'll create a compelling case for a no-holds-barred approach in 2025. But let's be clear, this situation is anything but simple. The McLaren team's history and culture emphasize unity and collaboration. A fierce rivalry within the team might risk unsettling that harmony. And, as Stallard mentioned, it's critical that both drivers work in sync to achieve McLaren's bigger picture. Yet, in a sport as individualistic as Formula One, a driver's ambition often collides with team strategy. Looking ahead, McLaren's leadership will have some tough calls to make. Can they foster an environment where both Piastri and Norris feel equally valued, or will they continue to prioritize Norris, potentially at the cost of a growing tension within the team? Ultimately, this isn't just about McLaren's 2024 season, it's about shaping the future of the team. As we approach the season's close, all eyes will be on Oscar Piastri and how he handles his final races. He's shown he's willing to follow team orders for now, but Collins's insights hint at something deeper. Piastri isn't content with being the supporting act. He's positioning himself for something bigger, something that could redefine McLaren's approach to their driver hierarchy next year. These next few races aren't just another round of the Formula One calendar for Piastri, they're his chance to build a legacy, setting himself up for a shot at genuine leadership within the team. So, will Oscar Piastri emerge from these final races as McLaren's new star, ready to challenge Norris on equal terms? Or will he remain in the shadow, bound by team orders as McLaren's second driver? Whatever the outcome, one thing's for sure: Oscar Piastri is here to stay, and he's not backing down. McLaren's internal battle is heating up, and we're all on the edge of our seats to see what happens next. Oscar Piastri's rise in the world of motorsports wasn't by chance. From his early karting days to becoming a Formula 3 and Formula 2 champion, Piastri's journey has been one of quiet determination and calculated risks. The young Australian has consistently shown he's willing to push boundaries, making his arrival in Formula One one of the most anticipated in recent years. His strategic and fearless driving style echoes the traits of some of the sport's biggest legends, and his ability to adapt has been key to his success at each stage. But what sets Piastri apart isn't just his technical skill, it's his mindset. Piastri has often been described as calm under pressure, a driver who doesn't get easily flustered by setbacks. In fact, his approach has always been about playing the long game, focusing on steady improvement rather than instant victories. This is what has allowed him to thrive in a high-stakes environment like Formula One, where patience and precision can make all the difference. His rapid adaptation to McLaren's car this season speaks volumes. He's managed to extract the car's potential, even when conditions weren't ideal, proving he's more than capable of handling the challenges thrown his way. This level of composure and focus is rare, especially for a rookie. And as he gains more experience, that focus is likely to sharpen, making him an even greater threat to Norris, and ultimately a contender for McLaren's leadership role. But there's also an unspoken pressure that comes with Piastri's success. As a rookie, he's already raising the bar, outperforming expectations, and challenging the established pecking order within McLaren. The fans and the media have taken notice, with many hailing him as McLaren's next big hope. This brings its own set of challenges, because while team orders currently keep him in line, McLaren will soon have to face the reality that they have two potential stars on their hands, each hungry for success. So, as Piastri heads into these final races, he's not just racing against his competitors, he's racing against time, team dynamics, and expectations. Every lap, every maneuver, every split-second decision will count. If he can leverage this opportunity, Piastri could become not only McLaren's future, but a genuine force in Formula One. Stay tuned for the closing races of the season because this is only the beginning of Oscar Piastri's story in Formula One. Will he cement his place as McLaren's future, or is he facing an uphill climb against Lando Norris's established presence? If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more F1 insights. And let me know in the comments, do you think Piastri can emerge as McLaren's #1 driver? I'd love to hear your thoughts.